Welcome back to my channel and I'm Summary. Previously on Angel Next Door Spoil Me Rotten, we saw Fujimiya give Mihiru a gift and she thanked him because it was the first time she had received a gift from someone. Now, the next day, Fujimiya has a surprise visitor. When Fujimiya opened the door, he saw his mother. She has come to see her son and inquire about how he is doing. Fujimiya was extremely reluctant to allow his mother entry. But after some convincing, he let her in. The neatness of Fujimiya's home impresses her mother greatly. She was also surprised to see her son's healthy appearance as she prepared to enter Fujimiya's bedroom. He stops her and says that he doesn't want to show her some very embarrassing things inside. At the same time, we see a video from 5 minutes earlier that shows Fujimiya telling Sheena to hide in his bedroom because he doesn't want his mother to see them together and make any wrong assumptions. Fujimiya's mother went into the room because she thought he was lying to her. Inside the room, she saw Sheena, who was sleeping. Her mother was taken aback when she saw Sheena's angelic beauty. She thinks the girl is Fujimiya's girlfriend. Fujimiya says that she is just a friend. He advises her not to romanticize every girl and boy's friendship. Sheena wakes up after hearing the conversation. Fujimiya's mother asks, "What's your name?" She calls herself Sheena Mihiru. Fujimiya's mother liked her name so much that she told her to start calling her mother from now on. After that, Sheena tries to clear up the misunderstanding by stating that she only cooks for Fujimiya because he is unable to do so. The fact that Fujimiya has a girlfriend who takes care of him made Fujimiya's mother very happy. Fujimiya informed Sheena that his mother stops listening to other things once she starts talking. After that, she asked for Mihiru's phone number. In reply to this, Fujimiya told her mother to go home. When Fujimiya's mother went home, Fujimiya apologizes to Sheena for the misunderstanding. Sheena was happy to see how much his mother loved him and to tell him how lucky he was. Before his mother came, he gave his apartment keys to Mihiru, who gave them to him back. He tells her that every time he opens the door, it hurts. So he wants her to keep it. He tells her that she can give him the keys when they stop hanging out, but for the time being, she can keep them because he trusts her. It made Sheena happy. The earlier exam results were announced at school the following day. With 985 points, Amani placed 21st and Sheena placed first with 1180 points. In honor of Sheena's accomplishment, he presents her with a cake. He was informed by Sheena that he didn't have to buy this because it didn't stand out in any way. She was informed by him that it was merely a small reward for her hard work. When Sheena ate it, she was overjoyed. It almost looks like she was eating it. After a very long time. After that, she hands the cake to Fujimiya. Despite her surprise, he ate it anyway. The next day at school, Chidis asked Fujimiya for a Christmas party at his house, to which he replied, no. But after some convincing, he was ready, but only if they finished before dinner. The same day at home, he asked Sheena about her plans for Christmas Eve. She says the friends I have are with their boyfriends, and when she was asked to go out by boys, she declined everyone's request. When Mihiru asks him about his plans, he replies that Chidis and Itsuki are arriving at his home for a Christmas party, which Mihiru says she will not attend until the party is over. Fujimiya says thank you to her and says that he would be happy if she would come to his home to spend Christmas Eve with him after the party. When Mihiru asked Fujimiya what they planned to do, he began to think. Suddenly, Mahi says he wants to play video games as she has never done so before. Fujimiya agrees to this. On Christmas Day, Chidis and Itsuki arrive at his home. And we were joking with Fujimiya. Suddenly the snow began to fall. Mihiru Sheena was seen when Chidis Sayan and Itsuki went outside to see the snow. After seeing that the neighbor Fujimiya was talking about was the angel, they were shocked. Chidis was surprised and suddenly screamed when Fujimiya ran to see what had happened and saw Mihiru. After that, Sheena joins them and explains everything to both of them about how she and Fujimiya had their encounter because his diet was not healthy, and to repay his favor, she started making dinner for him. After hearing their situation, Itsuki tells them they almost look like a married couple. However, Sheena and Fujimiya clarify they don't have any ulterior motives for each other. Fujimiya told Chidis and Itsuki not to tell anyone at school because it would cause them unnecessary trouble. As for Sheena, both of them agreed not to tell anyone because they are enamored with Sheena's beauty. However, when she tries to touch his face, Amain stops her and tells her to watch her manners. Chidis asks Sheena if they could be friends, and she happily agreed. After they left, Fujimiya apologized for his friend's troubles. However, Sheena enjoyed meeting such interesting people the next day on Christmas, just as planned. Sheena is playing video games. But due to her lack of experience, Sheena was facing some difficulties. So Fujimiya holds Sheena's hand and guides her, but when Amani realizes that he is touching her, he quickly steps back and apologizes. Sheena was a bit surprised but not mad because Fujimiya is not a stranger. She was so engrossed in the game that she followed the character's movements and fell on his lap. She was embarrassed, but Fujimiya started laughing because it was cute. After the game ended, Sheena told Fujimiya that she really enjoyed it. And Fujimiya gave Sheena a Christmas gift for winning the game. It is a key case for the apartment key that he gave her earlier. Sheena was really happy after seeing his sense of style, as she typically doesn't wear fashionable clothes every day. She didn't expect his sense of style to be good, but she tells him that his style was better in middle school. He explains that the reason was her mother, but then asks, how did she know about his style in middle school? Sheena tells the story from a photo that his mother sent her. After hearing this, he became really worried about what else his mother would send Sheena. Sheena also gives him a Christmas present. It is a scarf, and he felt happy to receive it. Seeing Sheena smile with a straight face, Fujimiya tells her how cute she looks while smiling. And before he further spoke, she got embarrassed and covered his face with a scarf. She went outside. It was cold, so Fujimiya put a shawl on her. He thanked her for the last 2 months. Sheena also thanked him. The next day, she came to cook dinner. However, he notices Sheena is a bit red. He tells her to check her fever. Her temperature is 38.4 degrees Celsius, according to the thermometer. He told her to rest and that he would make dinner today. However, she tells him that she is fine and that she'll cook dinner. Seeing that she is stubborn, he picks her up and asks where she wants to rest. Sheena didn't want Fujimiya to see her apartment, so she told him to take her to his room. So he put her on his bed. When he tries to leave the room, Sheena grabs her pants and wishes him good night, worrying that she might escape. Fujimiya holds her hand and tells her that he will not leave until she sleeps. The next day, after waking up, Fujimiya went to check on Sheena's fever. She still has some left. So he gave her some rice porridge and gelatin. After she ate it, he sat down and waited until Sheena fell asleep. Sheena tells him over the phone that no one looked after her except Koyuki's son, that her housekeeper looked after her like he did, and that she was alone in her house after Koyuki left. Fujimiya assures her that with him being here, she will not end up alone. He blushingly said that he can't see the person who spends all his time getting sick and then tells her to sleep so that she can regain her strength. Sheena agreed to his word and went to sleep, and Fujimiya held her hand until she went to sleep. Wait for the next episode until it comes out, then click the subscribe button below.